Hi guys, I'm Saumya and I'm back again with another video. I hope you're all well and safe. I make a lot of bookish content on this channel, so if you are a book lover and a reader, then do hit that subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. So I get quite a lot of comments asking about MAHILA HAAT book market in Daryaganj, about the timings and all. Now MAHILA HAAT, as I told you, is a book market where you can get old books at really low prices. So there has been a general confusion around whether it's getting set up and what are the timings and all. Things started getting confusing after the lockdown was over. I visited MAHILA HAAT at the end of 2020 and the market wasn't set up, but the sellers and the vendors were there. So I did end up getting quite a few books at great prices. I even made a book haul video about that. You can check it out. The link will be in the description box. But yes, there was confusion about the timings at that point. And then I visited once again and again it wasn't set up at all. So I tried my luck for the third time last Sunday, and yes, the market was set up, and I gathered a lot of information as well about the timings, about when you can visit. So in this video, I'm going to give you a tour of what MAHILA HAAT book market looks like in 2021 and the kind of books that you can get there and for what prices. I hope this video will be informative for you. So let's get started. The current timings of MAHILA HAAT Sunday book market in Daryaganj are from 10 AM to 6 PM, and you need to get off at Delhi Gate metro station to reach MAHILA HAAT book market. You need to exit from the gate number 3 of Delhi Gate metro station. So this is what MAHILA HAAT book market looks like every Sunday when it does get set up, and this time thankfully it was set up properly. As you can see, there were quite a few vendors and I heaved a sigh of relief because this meant that I didn't have to go back home empty-handed. So these are quite a few original books available at MAHILA HAAT. I always try to cover original books only. There are pirated books as well, but a lot of original books, and if you don't know the difference between the two, you should watch my original versus pirated books video. Also, there are quite a lot of academic books available there if you are a student. So when it comes to academic books, MAHILA HAAT has quite a collection. It's not just a market for novels and other sorts of non-fiction books, because you can find books if you are a school student, a college student, or if you are studying to prepare for a competitive exam. And also the books are available at really good prices. You can get books at discounts of 60 to 70%, which can make these books very cost effective. This particular vendor not only sells NCERT books but also buys them. So if you have NCERT books that you want to sell, then you can come here and sell them to this vendor. And also, if you look at this stall, this is the second stall on your left when you enter MAHILA HAAT. It has a lot of original Stephen King books. As you can see, a lot of them are hardcovers, and if you are a Stephen King fan, you'll love it. This is an original edition of Inferno by Dan Brown, and when I took off the jacket, I saw that the cover on the inside was equally beautiful, and this was for 150, and I'm sure you can bargain. These books are available for 20 rupees, and this stall is set up every time when you visit MAHILA HAAT. Personally, I never find any titles for myself from this 20 rupees book stall, but that doesn't mean that you can't find any for yourself, because every reader is different and there is quite a variety here. So these 3 books by Anuja Chauhan were for 80 rupees each, but you can bargain. I'm sure everybody bargains at MAHILA HAAT. Also, look at this collection of books from the Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. These are rare hardcover original editions. They were for 100 rupees each, but if you can bargain, then sure, go ahead, because this is definitely the type of collection that you would want. And then quite a few Agatha Christie books there as well, all original editions. MAHILA HAAT has a lot of original Agatha Christie books at really good prices. So there is quite a collection of children's books there as well, and if you want to buy books for young readers in your family, then you can go for these books. And if you want to buy these books for yourselves, then sure, go ahead, why not? Everybody should read whatever makes them happy. And apart from novels and storybooks, there are other educational books as well for children on different topics, as you can see in the video. And these books were starting from 30 rupees onwards, and there was quite a collection and variety. If you love reading classics, then there is a stall that sells only classics. Apart from books and textbooks, there were notebooks and registers there as well, especially if you are a student who is pursuing a course that requires you to write and practice a lot. So there were registers that were available for 100 rupees. For example, this one, it has 500 pages, and apart from that, another one of the same register in a different color, again 500 pages for 100 rupees. Then there was this notebook with plain pages, and you have to pay 200 rupees to get 3 such notebooks.
सारी मेडिकल टेक्निकल स्कूल कॉलेज के अधिकतर होती हैं किताबें हमारे पास और कंपटीशन की बच्चों की साइंस की किताबें, आईटी के सेट, मेडिकल के, नॉन टेक्निकल बीएससी की किताबें, कॉलेज की सारी ए टू जेड रेफरेंस होती हैं। 600 वाली किताब 300 की बेच देते हैं। Some stalls were selling magazines and comics as well, as you can see, and a lot of us are into reading such magazines and comics. Since I spotted quite a few medical books in Mahila Haat, I decided to take quite a few clips so that if you are a medical student, you might see something that you might want to buy because it might be useful for you. So if you see a title that you want to get for yourself, then you can plan a visit to Mahila Haat. So before going home, I headed to the final stall at Mahila Haat, and this was the biggest stall there. As you can see, the collection of books is huge, and there were a lot of hardcovers available there, both for children as well as for adults. This edition of Ikigai was available for INR 100. This stall had fantasy books as well as classic books, and it had Rick Riordan books as well. If you haven't read them, I haven't. My trip this time to Mahila Haat was pretty short and sweet, and thankfully it was successful as well, as the market was set up this time. I hope the market will keep getting set up in the future as well, because this is a pretty great place for book lovers. Guys, that was my video of Mahila Haat book market in 2021. So whether you are a book lover, a reader or a student, Mahila Haat has got you covered, because it has novels, non-fiction books as well as textbooks. So if you saw something that you feel can be useful for you, or some book that you would want to read, do pay Mahila Haat a visit. You can get these books at good prices. So that was it, and I hope you found this video useful and informative. If you did, please like this video and leave a comment. I'll appreciate it. If you want to connect with me on my social media, the links are in the description. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe.